This company, we need to start earning money and then sell.
Can you pass me off a baguette?
Yeah. But the Skydweller, like I think, will be the closest to a Yacht 2.
Okay.
So I think these watches will sell within 24 hours, blah, blah. Pretty spot on.
Just landed back from New York, been trading, got off the plane this morning, come straight back to work. It's the Trotters way.
We are in Q4, only right to address the watch market once again.
If they can source the open back one.
Is it? What's the difference? It's got an open back.
It's got an open like.
Well, so you know the subdials.
Yeah.
So see the chocolate subdials here.
Yeah.
So they're slightly a little bit thinner. So I've got a steel one. You can see the.
How much that one?
135.
Can I try that one as well?
Bear in mind, I'll give 205 for that.
That's a new one. See, they're slightly thinner.
Yeah.
So that's the difference
Even on
between
the
new ref.
and the
Case size same. It's purely just subdials. So this is like the visual difference you're going to see in the new
It's
ref.
hardly anything, is it? No.
It's not a lot to be honest, but obviously it's been a new watch. So it's going to be like a 24, and obviously you're going to have the skeleton case out, which that hasn't got only on Platinum.
Okay, cool.
So you're going to be able to see like the guts inside.
Yeah.
You're never really going to, you're never going to see it from the wrist.
No.
But when it's just nice knowing you've got the new ref. Shall I see?
Oh, this is a newer one with a steel band around it.
Yeah. So the Arabic or the plain or the baguette, if you had a preference of choice.
What's the baguette?
Nice.
Diamonds.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that,
just subtle.
similar to that, but
Yeah,
slightly
similar to that with subdials.
Yeah.
Slightly thinner baguettes, I think, in the
Oh, is it?
Daytona.
That's nice, isn't it? Can you pass me off a baguette?
Yeah.
Oh, I only booked it. I booked it on Friday and flew out Saturday.
Couple weeks old, hopefully, if it's still available. You're looking probably around 95 grand.
What, for
Baguette and new reference. Reason being that's more expensive is because obviously it's the Arabic, so it's a touch more rarer.
Yeah.
And there's no, I mean, you see how much I paid for it, so it's just because that's what they are now.
Yeah.
You might even be able to find that particular one a little bit cheaper at the end of that year, but yeah, that's for a baguette one. I'm more 24 new ref. There's something I can sort of hunt around for you. No
I'm
problem.
going to have a little look at this one online, that one online.
Yeah.
And I'll WhatsApp you and of
course you can. I'll give my number anyway. So the customer come in, wanted to view a Platinum Daytona. We had the Arabic previous reference to show him. He loved the dial, but he wanted to see the new reference baguette dial. So I'm having a little hunt around to see what's available for him to have a look at. He also viewed his two steel ones over here as well, but he's more sure on the Platinum because it's West Ham colours. So let's see what we can do. We'll have a little hunt around. Hopefully we get it still done.
That's like 32 grand plus. Skydweller will be the closest watch size-wise to a Yacht 2.
Yeah, 42, isn't it?
Yeah, they're big, thick watches. It's the thickness more so than the width, I'd say.
Yeah, that's the thing for me, to be fair. What would be closest to it? Because I like Daytonas, but I feel like they're too small.
AD2, which is a big watch,
Yeah,
and then we've got the Skydweller. So the Skydweller, like I think, will be the closest to a Yacht 2.
Okay.
Nothing's like a Yacht 2 style-wise, really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like that sits too small on my wrist. I've got quite chunky wrists.
Yeah, it's probably a bit too slim.
Yeah.
You're probably like the Sky.
Yeah, that feels heavier as well straight away.
I mean, that's big.
Yeah, that feels better. Yeah, I prefer it when they sit up on the wrist a bit more.
We do get them in. We do. It's just trying to find them in good condition with boxing paper.
On top.
Yeah, yeah.
We can't find them.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
And for the others, same as well, yeah?
I'm going to check for you now.
This.
It feels really nice as well, to be fair, that one.
The Ruby's a lovely watch as well.
Yeah.
Depends on what you're looking for. I'm going to say they're all lovely because I like all of them.
Yeah, of course.
The Yacht 2 is completely different.
Yeah, exactly.
And it has got some big presence to it.
Yeah.
It's value. It's great value for money now.
Yeah,
I think all that watch, and it's like under 30k. It's just great.
Yeah. Retail, but
Yeah, but then you're not buying at retail, so that's why, I'll be honest, we do the same thing. We'd never pay anywhere near retail for a Hublot.
Yeah.
When you look at that, Cal, how much did we put the Hublot up for? Was it
10,450.
10,450.
Okay.
Carbon dial, rose gold as well. So the carbon dial's obviously an extra.
because retail they want like 20 something.
Originally it was around 18, went up to as high as 22s, but the new one they bought out now, not the Unibane,
50 a chocolate.
the King Power, it's just too big.
Yeah.
If you like a big watch, it might be for you, but it's so big.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I do really like that. This is more of like, I was gonna say subtle watch. It ain't too subtle for a lot of people.
I know what you're saying, because it's sporty.
Yeah, that's really what it is, to be fair.
I think, what are you getting for 10 grand in Rolex nowadays compared to that? You're not getting the same sort of style
exactly the
value. Right, can that electric wagon go? foot flat on the pedal. Yeah. This company, we need to start earning money. No, thank you. When you go in that shop, throw that thing first of all over the water damage spot, the garland. Yeah. And then sell. Thank you, because we have bills to pay. Yeah. Or I have bills to pay, and I need some comfort from the team. So whilst we're out here preparing for the busiest period of the year, Jake and Tilly are out buying Christmas decorations. Not good enough, you know. We're trying to be pleasant and happy and kind and supportive of Christmas, but we're a business and we need to be earning monies. So I think it was last week or the week before, and we give a timeline. I was like, I think these watches will sell within 24 hours, blah blah. Pretty spot on. I was pretty spot on. So again, bought just there. It seems to be heading ladies' direction, so a lot of men are buying ladies' gifts for Christmas, which we kind of know that's going to happen. Lots of his and hers sets, because it seems that the man's happy, the woman's happy, you know, so we're working on those deals a lot. It's an unusual period because it's obviously buy, sell, but then we don't want to overbuy and get stuck with stock in January, because then it doesn't really sell until the end of February, March again. Everybody stops buying for a while, obviously, really, it's Christmas, I totally understand that. So yeah, we don't want to get stuck with bundles and bundles of stock. Do need root beer, guys, so if you've got any Still and Rose Gold Rolex root beers, I am interested. Drop us a message or a comment below, or just drop us a message on Instagram, be a lot easier and quicker. I'm looking for 2019 plus up to as new as around 2022 with boxing papers, please.
Beautiful watch. It is the best version of the Wimbledon with the Jubilee bracelet. We haven't actually got one in stock, so it's always good to have this stuff in stock, and especially with Christmas coming up.
She's left you, isn't she?
It's a lovely 2024 root beer. We have a 219 at the moment, so this one will be available probably by tomorrow after a little light polish up. And there is one over in the Royal Exchange.
Just landed back from New York, been trading, got off the plane this morning, come straight back to work. It's the Trotters way. It's a good trip, bought loads of gold. You'll see it all on our Instagram coming up. So a lot of bracelets, a lot of stuff that'll be ideal for Christmas gifts. So got out there Sunday, went trading Monday, flew out last night. As you can see, I'm wearing the same stuff you'll see in 47th Street. Landed here this morning, straight back into the office. Here's some clips of what I'll get. We couldn't show you too much, but I've got a few little clips, some pictures to show you what I got up to while I was there.
How's it going, guys? So, as we always say, we come out to New York to get our 10 carat jewellery. No one ever believes us. As you can see, I'm on 47th Street, Diamond District of New York. We've been out here, we've just been trading. Got some pictures of the showroom. Can't really film in there. We've got a few little clips there wasn't too bad about. But we are here, we do come here to get our stock. So, like, you've got to put the effort in. It's mad out here. We're going to do a bit more trading, see how the day goes. But 47th Street, Trotters are out here. What do you mean tomorrow?
Yes guys, so we are now in November, we are in Q4, so we thought it would be only right to address the watch market once again. We're coming to the end of 2024 now, so we'll talk about, you know, maybe buying watches that are 2024 that are now going to go into 25, so that's technically going to be a year old. So we'll address current market, what sort of watches are good to get at retail still, how the sort of current market is for us in particular, and yeah, hopefully you guys can get a bit more of an insight. So over the last few months since I last done the video in June, I think it was, we've had record breaking July and August, and then September and October has been okay. Obviously we imagine so, obviously where people have been away on holiday and coming back, maybe they haven't got as much sort of money spare to do to buy watches. But moving now into sort of the Christmas period, we are picking it back up again. Obviously with us now doing finance, it's really helped us in terms of our sales. Understandable that people haven't got £10,000, £15,000 now to lay out for a watch. However, what people do have is maybe £1,000 that they want to put down as a deposit, and then they can pay £250, £300 a month over the course of 2-3 years, and the interest rates aren't too high either, so it doesn't work out too bad for the customers. Obviously I can only speak for ourselves because I don't know how everyone else is getting on, but yeah, since I last done a video in June, we had obviously July and August, which was crazy busy. Then September, October was good, and now November coming into December, we expect to be really, really busy for the Christmas period. As for the prices in the grey market, nothing has changed. There hasn't sort of been any drops, there hasn't been any sort of increases. So, you know, the market is at kind of like a stable sort of place now. What I would say with buying watches now in the grey market, if you buy a watch, and people always message me still about investment watches, I always say, look, buy the watch first and foremost because you want it and you love it. I believe now to see like a return or your money back on a watch, you've probably got to hold on to them for sort of like 2-3 years. I feel like we've gone back to that pre-COVID times that not many people might remember, but I've been in the game sort of 12 years now. But pre-COVID, you would always buy a watch, you would wear the watch, 2, 3, 4 years down the line, you come back to sell it, you get your money back for the watch, you earn a little bit of profit. Happy days, you've had a watch you love, you've wore it, you've got bored of it and you now want to upgrade it. That's kind of the sort of place where we're at now, I believe, with watches. I don't feel like there is any sort of watch that I think is going to blow up in price. It's kind of settled, you know. Rolex for one has always kind of like stayed as a safe bet. AP at the minute it's very up and down. Not many people are touching the APs from our experience, just because there's still a bit of vulnerability there, I believe, where, you know, prices are getting put in at one extreme and then they're all of a sudden they're now in a low price. So yeah, the AP market for us hasn't been as good as what it usually is. Not to say we're not selling them, we still sell like the Royal Oak Offshores, the Rubber Edition, the Rubber Clad, sorry, the 15400 ranges, the 15500, them sort of watches. They're like your sort of bread and butter, I would say, with the APs. You know, people buy them, they can't go wrong. Cartier, since the release of the new models, Cartier, I feel like they've really saved the brand. We had a lovely rose gold Dumont the other day, which I'll attach a video here for you guys, you can see it, sold instantly. So for us, Cartier, great watch for kind of under 10k, sometimes under 5k for gents, you know, get a big face as well. So them for us are always good sellers. Tudors on their own, I would say, are okay for us as well. They're kind of your $5 grand and under budget. Obviously you had the exception with the Miami edition, which when it first surfaced was going for a massive premium, £10,000–11,000. They've kind of dropped off now, as you kind of expect with anything new release. You know, you can only look back to when the Sprite was released. They was £35,000 when they first hit the grey market. So the Tudors have, you know, the Miami edition especially has kind of dropped to the sort of £7,000 mark, whereas the Harrods edition and the Black Bays and stuff like that, they're all still under £4,000–5,000. And then obviously the new Patek release, the Cubitus, which to my surprise surfaced very, very quick. There was obviously rumours of it being announced before it actually got announced, of which we done a video on. Then it got announced, and then probably not only 48 hours after they was announced, I see them in the grey market. Not actually seen one physically in hand yet, but I know they're about on the market. Whether they're doing well at the moment, again, I can't comment on because I haven't had one here in stock, but from what I hear from other watch dealers in the grey market, every sort of one they've had their hands on, they've sold. With it being a new release, I can obviously see that being the case. Anything new, people always want to get it first and be the first to have it, so that helps push the sales in the market. But yeah, to wrap up a 2024 year, start of the year I would say was slow. I feel like we was in that sort of era of, you know, people not selling all their watches because everything was plummeting, and the, you know, the watch market prices was so different. You know, some people were selling watches at crazy high price, whereas others were selling them crazy low because they were struggling with the money. But moving into February, March, we obviously introduced finance, so that helped our sales massively boost back up. And then, yeah, I would say since sort of March, April time, the watch market has just steadied out. Nothing's changed drastically since now and then. To anyone who wants to watch from now until the end of the year, I know people get funny about only wanting 2024 watches. We, for one, never really see the sort of need to get a 2024 one. If you buy a slightly pre-owned, maybe a 2021, 22, and it's in great condition, for me it works the same. It obviously is cheaper as well if you get an older model, but obviously people just bear in mind, if you are asking for a 24 model now, just know in 2 months time that watch is technically going to be a year old. So sum up a good year. Not so great start. January, February was slow-ish for us. Then from end of February, March, we really kicked on with the finance. Like I said, July and August, record-breaking months for us for sales. October, September carried on being steady, and then obviously November, December, we are expecting a big finish to the year. I'll probably do a New Year watch reflection on the market to see how things are in January. But yeah, if anyone has any questions about any watches that they can either get from retail, please feel free to reach out, because there aren't many watches left now at retail that are worth getting. Again, probably just the sports models, the stainless steel sports models are probably like the best ones to get your hands on. Other than that, there's a handful of maybe Datejust 41s with the mint dial, the Wimbledon dials. They're probably cool to get your hands on now. But yeah, any questions anyone's got, feel free to reach out. We obviously have a load of models in stock. With Christmas coming as well, we'll be overstocking, so I'm pretty sure if we don't have what you want, then you can cuss me on the channel, because I'm pretty sure we've got pretty much every model available at the minute. So yeah, drop us a message on Instagram, WhatsApp, email. The quickest respond for us is on Instagram or WhatsApp. We try and get back to you within sort of 12 hours, I would say. So you get a quick reply, usually 9 times out of 10 it's straight away, but we always give ourselves the time frame while we're sleeping. The website is up and running now, which has been really good for us. That's only been moving kind of the last sort of month and a half, 2 months. Obviously working on the photo side of things for the website. With the amount of stock we've got, it is hard to kind of photograph everything and put it on the website, and then by the time that happens, usually it sells. So we're just trying to get our grips on that, but it has been good. We've had a few sales from the website already, so thank you if you purchased from the website. I'll put the website link down here. You can find, I would say, 65-70% of our stock on there. Obviously we're moving it all on there as we speak, but it's hard because we've got over sort of 350-400 watches physically in stock. So yeah, big things happening in the new year. The Royal Exchange have just started to find their feet now, which is good. And yeah, keep an eye out, watch the YouTube channel, please like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you for a watch review in January 25.